Governor Tom Wolf, and on behalf of Marion Schneider, our Deputy Secretary for Elections and Administration, Jonathan Marks, our Commissioner of Elections here in Pennsylvania. By the way, my name is Pedro Cortes, and I have the great pleasure of serving you as Pennsylvania Secretary of State. And as such, one of my jobs is to also serve as the state's Chief Election Official. And I couldn't miss this day for anything. In fact, I had a day off today. And I decided, I said, I'm going to put a suit and I'm going to be in the courthouse. I want to come over actually to the Commissioner's office and the chambers to express on behalf of the Department of State our deep love and appreciation for you. And when I use the word love, I mean that very sincerely. All the words that the Commissioners use to describe your work, your attitude, your commitment, your beautiful disposition were right on target. You have been a dear friend and colleague. This is my second time around as Secretary of State, so I was in office between 2003 and 2010 when we had to implement the mandates of the Help America Vote Act, which were massive, where we had to undo some of our technology. Although here in Dauphin County we were in good shape, but we still had a lot of work to do. Institute a statewide voter registration database, and the work that was not easy because it was change that was significant, and for most that work would have been not just challenging but daunting and perhaps something that others would resist. And you always tackle all of those new opportunities with a smile. And you were always there to answer the phone. And certainly Steve was so well served, and the county was so greatly served by you and your care and your disposition. And I know that Jerry is going to be heartbroken to lose you as well as your colleagues. But I do hope that the words of Commissioner Hartwick, when he does mention that you'd be close by, that is the case. So on behalf of all of your friends at the Pennsylvania Department of State, and I'm sure I speak for all your colleagues in the counties throughout the state, we wish you only the best in your retirement. And I have a certificate of recognition that I wanted to present to you on behalf of the department. And by the way, this certificate of recognition doesn't begin to do justice to Marion Boyer. This is just it falls short of how much love and how much appreciation we have for you. But here we go. So we're doing our best to deliver the space that we have. This is a certificate of recognition presented with sincere appreciation and congratulations to Marion Boyer, Office Manager, Bureau of Registrations and Elections. On behalf of the Department of State, thank you for 26 years of service to Dauphin County and its citizens. Your firm commitment to the electoral process, your strong work ethic, and your determination to exceed expectations made you a tremendous asset and an invaluable team member of the Dauphin County Election Office.
Marianne, you have irreplaceable institutional knowledge, and I think that everybody here would agree to that. Your former co-workers, your current co-workers, they know what you have meant and still mean to this county and will mean into the future. From your knowledge of 162 precincts and wards throughout Dauphin County, you know them like the back of your hand, to your outstanding working relationship with the Department of State, folks that have been there, are there now, to the other election offices throughout the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. You are truly a legend in your own time. There's no doubt about it. You're hardworking, very committed to your department, caring and compassionate. You've developed a thick skin over the years, certainly dealing with some of those phone calls that you've taken from individuals throughout the county and elsewhere, from candidates coming in who weren't happy with the answer that you gave them, which was 100% of the time correct.
You knew if you talked to Marianne Boyer, you got the right answer. And if you didn't, she didn't know the answer. She wasn't one of those individuals that would try to BS you. She would let you know she would get the answer and get right back to you. And I mean, right back to you. I don't know too many employees that take their job to heart and as serious as Marianne did.
And handled every individual that's come through that office with the same treatment, a level of dignity, and I can't remember ever receiving a response from you that's been anything but credible and direct. And you have been a true calming force.
It's a privilege and an honor to work in the Election Bureau for all these years. I have memories that are just wonderful. I felt like I've done something. I've accomplished something, and I help people. Thank you for letting me work here. I know you're ready for me to go.